Come with me to run my first ever college track meet as an 800-meter runner. Before the race, I warmed up with a half-mile jog in plyos. Everybody in the race got out really well. I was actually feeling a lot of pre-race anxiety the days leading up to Almost immediately, I fell to the back of the pack. As we'll see later, that's not actually as big of a deal as you think it would be. Funny enough, when I actually got to the start line, I had none. I think we came in the 200 mark at around 27 or 28. Also, I got recognized before the race, so shout out to that guy. I hope you did well. If you're watching, drop a comment on how you did. At this point in the race, I'm still kind of near the back, and I'm starting to really think about how I want to position myself in this race. You can see right here that I'm in 6th currently, but as you'll find out later, that changes pretty quickly. Here's a little clip of the backstretch. Coming around the 300-meter mark, I was still in 6th place, but I was still feeling really strong at this point regardless. We came in the 400 at around a 57 or a 58. Not much really happened on this next straightaway. I remember during the race thinking that this should hurt a little bit more. You'll notice here that I'm closing the gap a bit. In this next clip, you'll see me start to make my move, which happened to be about 160 or 170 meters out from the end. I was really trying to determine the best spot to kick because I was scared of burning out. At this point in the race, I'm in 4th. I started really picking it up on the curve here. Usually my strategy at this point in the race is to slingshot, and I believe here I did that pretty well. In hindsight, I should have probably kicked a little bit earlier, but again, I was scared of burning out. The final stretch went pretty well. Nobody ended up catching me, and it was at this point where I was kind of thinking to myself, I should have kicked earlier. I believe if I would have kicked earlier, I would have gotten sub 2. Here are the heat results, as well as the overall results. I ended up taking 3rd in my heat and 17th overall, which is not bad for a first ever college meet. If you were at the meet, drop a comment. Let me know what you ran and how you did. Thank you for watching.